On April 7, 2003, two A-10 Thunderbolt II Warthogs soar toward a massive dust storm, enveloping the skies over Iraq, ready to deliver close air support to embattled U.S. ground forces. Captain Kim "Killer Chick" Campbell flies alongside her flight lead, Lieutenant Colonel Rick "Bino" Turner. An urgent radio call cuts through. Yard 05, this is Advance 33. We're taking heavy fire in the northern sector of the city. The coordinates come from Lieutenant John "Coke" Blocher, whose troops are defending a key bridge north of Baghdad against Iraqi forces launching RPGs from concealed positions. Copy that. Yard 05 and 06 are en route, Turner responds. The pilots quickly update their maps with friendly and hostile locations as they plunge toward the chaos. Turner peers through the swirling sand using stabilized binoculars and spots a break in the storm. He rolls his jet inverted, hauls back on the stick, and dives beneath the murk. Moments later, he calls back, "Okay, Casey, your turn." Campbell mirrors the aggressive maneuver, plunging into the haze. As the A-10s break clear, a ferocious firefight unfolds below. Explosions, smoke, and crisscrossing tracer rounds light up the urban battlefield. Iraqi troops spot the incoming Warthogs and swing their anti-aircraft weapons upward, opening fire. An AA shell detonates dangerously close to Campbell's jet, rocking it violently. Turner checks in. Advance 33, Yard 05 and 06 are on station. Targets located under the bridge supports on the east side. Turner takes the lead, diving low from the north over the water. He streaks past buildings amid intense ground fire, aiming to retain surprise. But the ground controller urgently corrects him. Yard 05, ineffective. Approach from south to north is set. The camp climbs out, circles south, and sets up a fresh run along the river. By now, the enemy is fully alert. Turner calls, "Wedge formation, gun hot." Campbell's locked in behind him. With friendlies and civilians nearby, they opt for the BAU 8-cylinder cannon's precision over riskier ordnance. They hurtle toward the bridge, its shadowy underside hiding the Republican guard. Turner fires first, unleashing a storm of 30mm rounds at 70 per second before pulling up. Campbell follows, squeezing the trigger for several seconds, raking the area with devastating fire as she streaks overhead. But the ground controller reports, Yard 05, negative effect, still taking fire, request another gun test. The enemy remains dug in under the bridge's cover. Undeterred, the pilots wheel around for another attempt. This time, the Iraqis are primed, tracers whipping past the low-flying jets. Turner goes in again, hammering the position from a flatter angle. Campbell follows with her own blistering salvo. Yet again, the report comes, no joy, they're still under there. With guns proving insufficient, they switch tactics to unguided Hydra 70 rockets. Turner leads. "I'll go first." He skims the river, lines up carefully through the flak, and unleashes a salvo. Explosions ripple across the bridge, but the controller confirms, negative, impacts on the surface only. Turner clears her in. "2, you're hot." Campbell dives in on the same vector, locks her aim point under the bridge, and fires her rockets in rapid sequence. As blasts erupt, she hauls back to climb away. At that instant, an Iraqi soldier locks on with a shoulder-fired 9K-34 Strela 3 SA-14 Gremlin man-pads and launches. The missile streaks upward and detonates near the A-10's tail in a brilliant fireball. Campbell's jet lurches violently, nose pitching down toward the city. "Two's hit! Two's hit!" Turner shouts over the radio. Iraqi forces below erupt in cheers. Turner banks toward her while relaying. "Advance 33, Yard 06 is hit. We're RTB. Copy?" The ground responds. "Solid copy. Good luck, Kim." Struggling with unresponsive controls, Campbell battles to keep the jet from plunging into enemy territory. Warning lights blaze. Master caution, zero hydraulic pressure in both systems. No ailerons, no normal flight controls. Ejecting over Baghdad is out of the question. Instead, she selects manual reversion mode, MRFCS, relying on direct mechanical linkages and sheer physical strength to move the surfaces, demanding up to 150 pounds on the stick. Pulling with both hands, she slowly rolls the heavy jet left, away from the hostile side of the Tigris. Turner flies close cover. Chaff and flares. Tracers streak by as she dispenses countermeasures. Gradually, she climbs above the storm. Her right arm fatigues, so she switches hands. Turner joins up for a damage assessment. Hundreds of holes across the fuselage and tail, extending to the gear bays and wing roots. Football-sized hole in the right stabilizer. Some ventilation back there, but she's still flyable. He spares her the sight of flames flickering on the tail and shrapnel in the engine. Campbell decides, I can make it home. She jettisons expendable ordnance over the desert to lighten the load, though the ECM pod remains fixed, unbalancing the jet further. For the next hour, she wrestles the crippled Warthog through the sky on manual reversion, a mode rarely flown, with few successful recoveries in history. Finally, Al Jabeer Air Base appears ahead. She cranks down the landing gear manually,